Greetings to all. I am Ashley, and this is my podcast. I hope you'll enjoy this endeavor. And hello to you, my video blog viewers, as I'm doing a dual broadcast today. So bear with me as I focus on the podcast. You'll be able to find it at www.ashleys.page.com real soon. That's ASHLEYSPAGE.com. In my podcast, I will discuss several random points of thought that may or may not be part of my video blog currently on YouTube. It could be a random thought or an experience I had, or a great joke I heard and would like to share, or just my opinion on a topic. You don't need to agree with me. Just please hear me out. So having said that, here's a little information about me, or my bio, if you will. Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm a Libra. I like long neck bottles of beer, cans if that's all they got, fishing, motorcycle riding, relaxing on the beach, and I love the social hour on the front porch with the neighbors. I am a minister's and school teacher's kid. I grew up in Texas, raised a family in Georgia. I now live in Florida, and I work part-time for a big box retailer. In my spare time, I do co-host an internet TV show at baycommunitynews.com as well. Also, I do a show called Ashley's Video Blog, as I stated earlier. That's on YouTube. Now I'm trying to venture into podcasting. Some say I just like to hear myself talk, and I say, nope, that's what we got politicians for. So to finish out this first, and I hope many podcasts, I thought we would do some humor. I have a friend that emails a joke every day around 4:30 in the morning. That's AM, people, 7 days a week. So here's credit to Sprout for getting up early to send those emails, as I'm using some of the jokes he has sent over the last couple of months. A couple of nights ago, I was out for a few drinks with some friends, and I had way too many. So I did the smart thing and I took the bus home. Sure enough, right down the road we passed a roadblock, and being it was a roadblock and we were on a bus, we got waved right on through. I arrived home safely and without incident, which is a real surprise, because when I woke up and I looked out the window, I don't remember ever learning how to drive a bus or where I got that bus from. But if you know who's missing a bus, would you please let me know, and I will get it returned to them as soon as possible. A married couple is driving down the road, and the husband's doing 55. He's behind the wheel. The wife looks over and says, honey, I want a divorce. The husband increases his speed to 60. I don't want you to try to talk me out of it, says the wife, because I've been having an affair with your best friend, and he's a much better lover than you. The husband increases the speed another 10 miles an hour. She continues, I want the house, the car, the kids, the bank account, and all the credit cards. Her husband again increases the speed 10 miles. They're doing 90 at this point. He starts to veer toward a bridge, and she says, is there anything you want? And he said, nope, I have everything I want. And she says, you do? What is that? He says, I have the airbag. And finally, a farmer named Clyde had a car accident. In court, the trucking company's fancy lawyer was questioning Clyde. Sir, didn't you say at the scene of the accident, I'm fine? Asked the lawyer. Clyde responded, well, I'll tell you what happened. I had just loaded my favorite mule, Bessie, into the... I didn't ask for details, the lawyer interrupted. I just want you to answer the question. Did you not say at the scene of the accident, I'm fine? Clyde said, well, I had just got Bessie into the trailer and I was driving down the road, and the lawyer interrupted again and said, Your Honor, I'm trying to establish the fact at the scene of the accident, this man told the highway patrolman on the scene that he was fine. Now, several weeks after it, he's trying to sue my client. I believe he is a fraud. Please tell him to answer the question. By this time, the judge was fairly interested in Clyde's answer and said to the lawyer, I'd like to hear what he's got to say. Clyde thanked the judge and proceeded. Well, as I was saying, I just loaded my Bessie, my favorite mule, into the trailer and was driving her down the highway when this huge semi truck and trailer ran a stop sign and smacked my truck right in the side. I was thrown into one ditch and Bessie was thrown into the other ditch. I was hurting real bad and didn't want to move. However, I could hear old Bessie moaning and groaning, and I knew she was in terrible shape just by the moans. Shortly after the accident, that ICE highway patrolman showed up, came on the scene. He could hear Bessie moaning and groaning, and he went over to her, and after looking at her, he took out his gun and shot her between the eyes. Then the patrolman came across the road with his gun in his hand and looked at me and said, "How are you feeling?" Now, Your Honor, what in the heck would you say? If you'd like to submit an idea to me, please feel free to email it to ashleysPage.com@gmail.com. That's ASHLEYSPAGE.com @gmail.com. Hope you enjoyed the jokes. I hope you stay tuned for some further podcasting and enjoy Ashley's Page. Y'all have a great day.